pup. Hey, pup. How are you? Hey, boy. How's the water look? Good. Good, good, good. That's what I was hoping. All right, I have a feeling this could be one of those days. And by one of those days, I mean an incredible day that we talk about for a long time. Hate to jinx the trip, but everything seems to be going in our favor. We've got pea soup fog here. It's been that way for the past few days in South Louisiana. And it's here because temperatures are so warm. It's mid-January. Yesterday it was in the 80s, and that's really elevated water temperatures. So my son Joel and I have come into a cove on this big lake. Water temp is 62 degrees, and we're gonna start the morning throwing topwater baits. Water's just gorgeous. It just seems like it should happen. I haven't caught a topwater fish yet this year, but hopefully today is the day. All right, first cast of the morning. Joel and I have a little competition going today, like we always like to do. We're gonna be targeting speckled trout, redfish, and bass. Specks have been tough to come by here lately, so speckled trout will get you 5 points, redfish will get you 3 points, and a bass will get you 1 point. And if you happen to be lucky enough to catch a flounder, which we haven't done in months, you get 10 points. That could be a game changer. But Joel and I are both starting with green bone chrome she-dogs. That's our confidence color all over South Louisiana. It's delivered a ton of fish for us, as ugly as it is. So just trying to get some blow-ups here. Conditions are just very, very good for it. It's gonna cover as much water as we can first thing and see if we can catch a trout. If we do, it should be a pretty nice one. Oh, and for our competition, the winner gets to pick whether he wants to clean the fish or clean the boat. 2 chores that have to be accomplished at the end of the day, so winner gets his choice. It's hot, huh, dude? You roasting? I might take this off too. It's getting warm. Who's gonna get the first blow up, Joel? I don't see any bait, do you? No, I was in the other day and I definitely found some mullet. Ooh! All right, that's a blow up. He missed it, but that's a blow up. Yeah, I don't think it was a big one, but it was a hit. One hit wonder. Won't come back. Come on, Godzilla. Come on, Godzilla.
This episode of Marshman Masson is brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods.
Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit, man. Oh. It's gonna be one of those days, Joel. Yeah. That felt like a good fish. I mean, just the way he exploded on it. I don't think it was a little one. One of us should be throwing a quieter topwater. Oh. Man, one hit. It's 3 blow-ups. No commitments. There's fish in here. That's a good sign. Oh, did you get him? Man, that was a crazy blow-up. Oh, I saw him. I saw him. He came out the water. It was a keeper, definitely. It was a 15, 16-inch fish. All right, so that's about 5 blow-ups with no connections. I'm gonna make a change.
You thinking about a rip?
No, I'm thinking about a pop-R. What you think about that?
Hey, man, I like that.
Something a little more subtle.
This might be a little...
It might be a little obnoxious on such a calm day. Oh! First cast with the pop-R got demolished. Oh!
Dude, he has it, huh?
No, he doesn't have it. Why are they not getting it? Sooner or later, one of these fish is gonna screw up. This feels like the Florida trip. Ooh, he missed it.
Dude, he took the whole bait.
There's a bunch of fish in here. If we weren't so stubborn, we could probably catch some. It's hard to not throw top when they're hitting top, though. But man, no connections. We're probably up to around 10 blow-ups.
Yeah.
At least. And my first cast, I got 2 blow-ups. Now I can't get another blow-up.
Putting on a cork.
I'm not putting on a cork, I'm throwing a cork. We got a competition. Dude, you got a cork up here. Oh. Yep. Another miss. A little slick up here, Joel, you see it? There he is. There he is. Come on. 5 points. 5 points. Stay on. Don't get off. Don't get off. Hopefully he's a keeper. I think he is. Yeah, he is. All right. 5 points, Joel. Ooh, look. I broke off. Look at that. Must have had a nick in my line. Man, he bit the shrimp Creole colored TKO shrimp. All right, so we're doing an addendum to our rules here. We both agreed to it. Joel raised a good point. It's kind of unfair fishing a cork against topwater. So we're gonna make every topwater speckled trout, obviously it's gotta be legal. All these fish have to be legal. We're gonna make that worth 10 points, which is gonna make me probably put this cork away. But maybe I can catch another one and get up to 10. What about a jerk bait? Is that just 5? Oh, there he is. All right, 10 points. 10 points. I was looking at you and he jerked the rod out of my hands. Joel, I got more of these TKOs. Good eaters, good eaters. No way, fish on. What are you throwing, the Matrix Minnow? Yep. Oh no, still time for it to get off. He hasn't come up, huh? That means it might be a nice fish, Joel. Does he feel nice? No, feels little.
I mean, he's a keeper, but he's not nice.
I gotcha.
No, he's not nice at all. He might not be a keeper.
Oh yeah, he's a keeper. All right, that makes the score 10-5. Joel is charging back. I'm really glad to catch any speckled trout today. It felt right, it felt like we would, but trout fishing's been kind of tough. Oh, on the cork, on the cork, on the cork. Versamax Bold, baby. Shrimp Creole TKO shrimp. It's not a bad fish. 15-incher. All right. All right. Daddy's gonna eat well tonight. Most importantly, it's 15-5.
Wouldn't you be throwing like a hard bait?
One for the competition?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so trout starved this year.
Yeah, it's very unlikely.
It is.
On a foggy January day.
There he is. I don't think he's gonna make the cut, Joel. You think he's 12?
Yeah, he's 12.
Yeah, he's big. He's bigger than I thought. Look how pretty that water is. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'd say they're feeding. Look at that.
What a shame.
What a shame, what? Either that or you can watch me catch fish. Fog and wind. Just so weird. That's how it was Sunday.
This episode of Marshman Masson is brought to you by Matrix Shad and by H&H Lure Company and by Sportsman'sOutfitters.com and by Bill Lewis Lures and by Death Grip Jig Heads.
There he is. That's a good fish, Joel. That's gonna be legal when they change the limits. I got another TKO. Don't say I didn't offer it. 25 to 5. Did you tie on a TKO? You don't think it matters, huh? Promise you it does. Is that a takedown? Well, I don't know why you won't put a TKO on. Stubborn. Come on, fish. Did you get off the top water? What's that? No, it's not. I'm telling you. That TKO is a slow fall. It just looks like a shrimp. Trust me. Shouldn't be giving you any advice, but that's what I would do. Man, all those blowups, we got no connections on top. That sucks.
Cast rule right here.
Oh, see that first cast? First cast with the TKO. Big old takedown.
That was a lazy takedown.
Every one of my takedowns has been lazy. It almost looks like a catfish takedown.
Yeah. Could have had a gas pump on it.
Oh, look at this. I should have never given Joel the advice. I must be an idiot. I must be as dumb as my wife says I am. That's a good fish. Fish of the day right there, right on my coat. That's 25 to 10 now.
That's pretty crazy.
Dude, TKO is deadly, I'm telling you. It just works. Well, I'm not gonna let you get too much ground. I gotta hurry up and catch one on this. Or switch back. Oh, there he is. There he is. I changed my cadence a little bit, added hops to my steady retrieve, and then right away got this fish. Tell you what, Joel, he feels pretty decent. I think that's a good trout. I mean, he ain't bad. 30 to 10. Dude, I really like these pliers. Uh-oh. 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 Not in the boat yet.
That's not a bad fish.
It's a decent one?
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, that's a good fish. It's a real good fish. 30, oh, you better don't lose him.
I gave the TKO a 10 cast rule.
Yeah, and you're gonna have 10 fish by the time you're at the end of your 10 casts. Oh no, no. All right, I'm gonna have to go back to my TKO. Joel gets this one in, it'll be 30 to 20. 30 to 20. There he is. Right away. Right away with the TKO. Whew, good fish. They're all out the same mold, huh? Just real solid, not giants obviously, but just good solid fish. Definitely nothing you gotta measure. Missed another one. I saw that cork plunge. Uh-oh, came back, shoot. $35.25, the comeback is on. That guy's running way too fast for this level of fog. That's just idiotic.
It's not gonna happen to him.
Nah. Look, I've been on this water all my life, all right? You don't tell me. All right, Joel, we're getting into the zone. Who's gonna be the one to break the ice? That's the question. That would be me. That would be me. What the heck? Is that a bass?
You got
That might be a bass.
I don't think it's a trout. That's the trout you're going.
No, it's a good trout.
Nice trout.
That's a good trout. Trout of the day. Yeah, my cork's all messed up. That's 40 to 25. The lead is now 15. Wow. Uh-oh. I got a spot like us. There we go.
It's about like this. Let all the fish know we're here.
Oh, good fish. 40 to 30. All right, our trout bite has completely shut down. Joel and I have probably gone 30 minutes without a bite. So we're gonna make a little run. We may target some more trout, or we may just push back into the marsh and try and catch some bass and reds and continue our little competition. Right now I got a 10-point lead on Joel. So that's gonna be tough to come back on if we don't target more trout. I figured you would. All right, I'm doing something I seldom do, and that's fish the same spot on back-to-back trips. If you saw my last video, I discovered this area and had really good success. Joel saw it and asked if we could return, and I don't see any reason why not. So our competition will continue in this area. Not impossible to catch a trout here, but really we're targeting bass and reds. Joel and I are sharing the front deck. He's throwing what kind of spinnerbait you throwing? Number 4 H&H. 1/4 ounce death grip jig head and a midnight mullet, right?
Yep.
Midnight mullet matrix shad. I'm throwing that H&H curl tail smoke and red glitter grub that I had such good success with last trip. Now this particular area may be too grassy for this. I might have to switch. But I also think I'm going to throw a pop or some.
Ooh. I might do that right now.
Don't steal my idea. Stick with your spinnerbait.
Ooh, it's 65 back here, bro.
65?
Yeah.
These fish should be going crazy. Seems like there should be fish in these bends, but man, there wasn't the other day. Or at least I couldn't get them to bite. I gotta beat Joel with a punch. He's tying on a pop R. I gotta throw one before he's ready. Oh, hit already.
No way.
Yep.
You're not even kidding.
I'm not even kidding. I mean, look at this dead water in this bend. Like, look at this. That just screams bass. I didn't catch a fish in this bayou the other day. Weird. It looks so good.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all.
Looks good. Dude, like, look at this point right here. How can that not have a fish? It doesn't even, just defies belief. All right, let's just go on a beeline to where the fish are. How about that? What are you throwing? You throwing that spinnerbait? Mm-hmm. All right, I'll go with the Pro's Choice then. So I caught my first one in this pocket right here. It's obviously whatever it is. Oh, ooh. There he is. There he is. There's a bass. All right, on the Pro's Choice soft stick bait, bass number 1. About the same size as the ones I caught the other day. Really small. He hit right on the cat, like an initial fall. He smoked it.
Wow, this topwater bait is really on today. We haven't hooked one fish on top, huh?
No.
Not one.
Number of blow-ups. Bass and trout. Give him the old one too if you get a blow-up. Oh! You got a hit?
He's darting out from the ground. Yeah.
See if he wants this.
Pro's Choice soft Danko style bait.
Yep. There he is. Thanks, Joel. Thanks for showing me where he was. All right.
Aw, man.
You feel like I cheated?
He did not want it. He just kind of ate it because it was tried to crush it because it's wet.
Then he's like, ooh, this looks real. Yeah. This looks a lot more real. I'll probably, ooh, Joel. Oh, he missed it.
No, he was on there.
I know he was on there. He threw it.
Came off. God.
That one was actually hooked, but still, we're like 0 for 15 on top water. Do you have a jig head with no, just a jig head?
No lure.
A 1/4 ounce jig head?
I tied that on yesterday, just in case.
What do you have on it? Yeah, I mean, you could throw that too, that crankbait. I don't know what would be better.
Well, this.
Well, that
I think I
ain't.
should throw it on the land or in the water.
I mean, the other day they were in the water, but you never know. Every day is different.
I'm gonna try on the land today.
Well, you got to keep them honest, you know.
Look at this.
All right, so if you saw my last video, this ditch probably looks familiar to you. It was absolutely stacked with bass the other day. We'll see if it is today. Like, oh, I missed him. Dadgummit. How did I miss that fish?
Maybe
He was going. Oh, damn it. I missed him.
Oh.
I got coyoodled. There he is. There he is. Oh, that's a big bass. That's a big bass. Look at that, Joel. That's a gorilla. Look at this. Look at this fish.
Holy crap.
Look at this. Told you.
Dang.
That's a gorilla.
That's a really nice bass.
For the marsh, that's a gorilla. It's a 3-pound fish. Oh, nice. I didn't catch any like that the other day. In fact, it's so big, I'm not keeping it. Thanks for the fight, dude. Nice bass, nice bass. This is that same bait. I haven't even changed it. You can see it's getting really chewed up. These death grips hold up forever. So this bait, man, it won't slide down. I'll end up having to change it just because it's gonna change colors. But man, these bass are chewing this thing up. I gotta get my sunglasses. You want one of these curl tails?
If you got some more.
Yeah, look, it's in the salt box.
Is that what it's called? Smoking red?
Smoke red glitter, number 7.
Size?
No, it's the color.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know that.
I went and looked it up this morning. There he is, right under the boat. Right under the boat. And now he's right in the boat.
It's too big to keep.
No, he's perfect. That's a good eater. That is a good eater.
Yeah,
Got him? Thank you.
Where'd you get this stuff? I got it from Sportsman's Outfitter.
There he is. He stopped it. Chunky little fish. Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Joel got him one.
Right in his mouth. I did not even turn the reel over.
On the smoke, curl tail, red glitter. Same bait. All right, Joel and I are about to call this trip a day. Definitely went quite differently than I expected. Much better trout action. It's mid-January. I typically don't even think about throwing topwater baits for trout this time of year. With this warm wave that we've been having, it just felt right. Got, I don't know, 15 blow-ups. I forget, we lost count, but it was a bunch. No connections. Not unusual when they're just really not keyed to that topwater bait. They just kind of go up and hit it and just won't commit to it. That'll change over the coming weeks, particularly if we stay this mild. But we still put a bunch in the boat using corks and then retreated into the marsh to catch some bass. No redfish today, they eluded us. But the winner of our competition was clear cut. and that means I get to pick what I want to do, and I would much rather clean fish than clean the boat. So Joel's gonna be cleaning the boat when we get back to the dock. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to click the join button, become a member of the Marshman Masson channel. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.